So more nitrogen in the fall. Spot treat your weed killer. Spot treat your weeds with weed killer. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's been time. We have Zach from the Michaelis Corporation, but we've prepared. Zach wanted a song. Mm-hmm. So we've worked since the last time we had him on, which was, I think, 3-4 years ago. And
3 or 4 weeks ago.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Let's hear it.
Ethan?
Right now, this is what we got. And it's me on the cowbell.
Rise. Disaster strikes, tears in your eyes.
Oh.
It's beautiful.
Homes are wrecked, dreams turn to ash, but hope remains a brand new splash. Zach Terry's here, Michael is strong. Rebuild your life where you belong. Build it back up.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Do the trick. Fire a storm will conquer all. Like Hylas stands when you fall. Home and garden bloom.
Wow.
Zach Terry's with you.
Zach Terry.
Me and you.
Ethan Patterson, congratulations,
Zach Terry.
buddy.
Our AI DJ on deck.
He may not be able to find a mic button.
Ladies and
Knows how to
gentlemen.
do AI.
May I introduce to you Zach Terry?
Woo!
That was beautiful, and I need the song so it could be my alarm in the morning, so I can wake up to that, because that blew my expectations out of the water.
We're definitely going to be sending that to you.
I would appreciate it. Yeah, that's amazing. I could have used it this morning after the 2:00 in the morning Purdue game.
Ooh, that sucked, didn't it?
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
What's going on with you guys?
Well, just from we're in the spring season, so with the increased rain, we've been dealing with, clients with flooded basements and, the emergency services and whatnot from all the rain we've been having.
Hey, dude, we got supposedly we got some big storms, possibly severe storms coming tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow night. Yeah, we're prepared. Yeah, I've reached out to everybody I really know. If they need anything, we can help them through. Even before or after the flood, even.
Yeah, good thing is to just go down by the sump pump right now and make sure that there's nothing around the float, that it's it's free to move. You can't believe how many times things end up.
How many croquet balls and stuff the kids are throwing around the basement?
Yep.
Christmas lights, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Even running that float, just pulling it up, making sure that it's able to flush. That's a great tip as well.
Zach, the funniest thing I ever saw in a sump pit was a Gumby, and remember the Gumby character. And he had wrapped himself around the float wire. It was hilarious, and it wouldn't trip because Gumby was on top of him. But it was like it was his only port in a storm. Gumby had to save himself in the sump pit. But it's a true story. Gumby.
Who was the genius that put Gumby? One of the kids?
Some kid, probably.
I could only imagine his little smile too, because he's the one that's causing all the chaos.
I don't feel like we hear as much about Gumby as we did. I mean, Gumby kind of made a comeback, but I feel now that he's faded again into history. You feel the same way, Jenny?
There's so many video games. People don't use their fingers to play with toys. They use their fingers to play with their phones.
It kind of cycles.
Uh-oh.
With football cards, it was a thing at one time, and then it died. So
right.
But anyway, just to keep talking about Michaelis, get back on track.
Whatever, Zach.
Well, I just wanted to, make sure people, everybody listening, that if come back down to the storm, if they do have any kind of mitigation or anything of that, if that needs, even if it's just, hey, I might have water down in my crawl space or basement. The process is, the entire inspection of the basement and the crawl space is like a free estimate. And let's say we have to do work. There's no payment until we're done, and financing is available.
I can't believe you do that. No, everybody takes a down payment, at least for materials. So it's COD when it's done.
Well, you got to. It's in kind of a moment of chaos too. You know what I mean? So showing that hey, we do excellent service, and this is what we're willing to do, knowing that we do the service.
You're that
we'll go
confident.
ahead and collect at the end of the project.
We're putting up a new greenhouse at Keystone, and it's a greenhouse company we've worked with for 20-some years. That greenhouse was $200,000.
They wanted their money before they
They've
even
already
showed
got
up
their
on the
money.
job. Yep.
Yep. It's getting shipped next week.
That's how it works.
There you go.
Different industry.
Yeah.
That's the only
Thanks,
thing I
Zach.
can think of.
Yeah, Zach, thanks for spending a little time with us. You may want to hear how we're going to lock this thing out. The Michaelis Corporation, the number 844-FIX-INDY. That's 844-FIX-INDY. Water, storms, fire, and wet basements. Life happens. Michaelis happens to help you through it.
Wow.
Yeah.
But
So
that's
it takes your
Let me
breath
know. I
away,
was
doesn't it?
going in.
They've been practicing all morning.
All morning.
Yeah.
All morning. See you, Zach.
amazing.